this truck is made of sheet metal, 5 millimeters thick. It will withstand heavy objects such as cinder blocks, bricks, and defunct television sets, even if dropped from extraordinary heights. The truck's walls may buckle from the impact of said objects, but the ceiling is outfitted with a steel cage 3 inches thick of rebar that will prevent the roof from caving in. There are also metal cages that can be fixed to the front and side windows. The glass cannot repel or take gunfire. The metal walls can resist light firearms, such as low-caliber pistols and shotguns loaded with buckshot. Both are common here. The steel walls are not your first line of defense. Your vigilance, which must be constant always, and your gosh darn common sense are your first line of defense. Most veteran ice cream men employ a local shorty to keep an eye on the perimeter. Shorties can be acquired through offering said shorty a free ice cream cone. Such transactions must be kept hidden from the other boys, or else you will run the risk of picking up a bad shorty. A great trick Abe Bird once used to use was to hide dollar bills in the bottom of his shorty's cone to keep the other kids from knowing. Later that year, Abe Bird's shorty deterred a youngin' carrying a homemade incendiary device made of several canisters of Axe body spray. Abe was thankfully able to get the car started as the hooligan charged the truck. He was able to make it away with only slight exterior damage to the vehicle. The ice cream window itself is outfitted with a bulletproof sliding... The ice cream window itself is outfitted with a bulletproof sliding shutter, which can be pulled down in case of danger. Be careful. Some of the older truck shutters come down unexpectedly with extreme force and speed. Ed Morrison once lost 2 of his fingers to one of them. The most common danger coming from the hooligans is that of mid-sized rocks. They will throw them at your car with no provocation. If you hear chants of we will rock you, get out of there fast. Nearly everybody has had a rock thrown at their face from almost point-blank range. Stings. We'll give you a day off if you can show us a bruise or welt the size of a silver dollar. Don't worry about them peppering your car all along the way. Don't let that get to you. Reggie Simpson let it get to him, and he cracked a hooligan with a lead pipe right across the jaw. Don't ever retaliate. It's bad for business. A week later, they ambushed Reggie and rocked his truck right on over to its side. Blam! He did what he was trained... A week later, they ambushed Reggie and rocked his truck right on over to its side. Blam! He did what he was trained to do. He bolted down the hatches and decided to wait it out like a man. Well, they weren't going to sit around and wait for him. The hooligans dragged out a garden hose. From where, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. No idea. And then they started flooding this guy's truck, sticking the hose through a hole they cracked in the side window, a hole about an inch thick. They sat there all day, filling the truck up. It was a cold December evening. No help was coming. The truck was all sealed up in a couple of hours, frozen on the outside, and in there with all the ice cream. The interior was becoming a pool of creamy slush. They filled it all the way to the top. All the way to the top. Those rascals. Took them hours. but they have nothing better to do. You must understand this. So, once the truck is filled up, and the water is just spilling out over the edge, the kids either get bored or figure they drown the mean old bastard, and they go out to the train tracks to throw rocks at the local locomotives. But Reggie, he just crawls out of there once they're gone and makes a break for it. Says he needed the ice cream bucket to survive. Said he used the ice cream bucket as a diving helmet. An ice cream bucket as a diving helmet. Astonishing.